Now I am going to discuss the topic queues. Queue is a linear data structure with list of elements in which insertions can be performed from the end of the list and deletions can be performed from the front of the list. It is a linear data structure. With list of elements, wherein operations, insertions can be performed from the end of the list. And deletions can be performed from the front side of the list. Here we can compare, we can see the difference between a queue data structure and earlier array data structure, wherein with array we have seen that insertion and deletion operations can be performed from any position, but wherein queue is a special data structure wherever you find applications which restrict to perform operations, which restrict to perform insertions only from one end and deletions only from the other end, then in those situations we have to go for this queue data structure. General example we can have for this queue. It can be a queue of people waiting for a particular service. In banks you can observe at the bank counters people will be waiting. So I assume here if it is the service counter, into the service counter the first person will come and wait at the queue, and the next person who is coming can add after him. At the end of this particular queue he can add. If a new person comes he can add here at the end. So it indicates that from the end of the queue new people are going to add, and if this person has received the service from the service counter he can move out from this front of the list. So this sort of applications if you need to implement you have to definitely go for queue data structure. And here in a list if you see it, list with 5 elements, and if you see it like array representation for the queue. Array representation we know that it is to store the same 5 elements. We have that index representation. So we'll get indexes here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here the size or the list of elements in the list is n is 5. For 5 elements we want to do this. And here if you consider this array is treated as a queue, then list of elements can be added into the queue from the end. This end of the list is technically termed as rear end. And after all the elements are inserted or after some of the elements are inserted, if you want to remove any element that will be inserted. Assume that here there are elements, A is inserted first, then B is inserted, then C from this rear end, then D, then E is inserted like this. And if you want to remove any element from this list, from the front end, from this front of the list only we can delete it. So it is possible to delete A element first. So this element can be deleted from this end, which is technically named as front end. Now we'll see with an example taking sequence of insert and delete operations, and we'll see how the queue data is changing. take the list of operations. Insert of 5, insert of 10, insert of 15, then one delete, then insert of 20, then delete. To understand more clear about the operations of Q, let's take this sequence of insert delete operations and to perform. Here we will take the Q size, which should be predefined. We will take that size as 5. So it is n is 5. So we have got this Q with 5 locations, and initially there are no elements, and as it is following the array representation, we have got the indexes as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have got our friend. Initially we have to initialize it with -1, and rear also we will initialize with -1. So -1, it refers this before location. Now first operation is insert of 5. So where we can insert? Through rear end we can insert it. So first element, whatever is going to get inserted, that comes into 0th location, but our rear is -1. So what we have to do is, we have to make rear equal to rear plus 1, and as this array, like this array can be named as a Q of 5. Now in order to keep our element 5 into this 0th location, it is that Q of R, we have to put 5. So we got this 5 now. Next operation is insert of 10, and currently our R, after R is incremented by 1, our R is referring to this 0th location. Now we have to perform another insert operation, for which our rear end should refer this one location. For that, what we have to again do is R incrementation. So R equal to R plus 1, which is R is 0, 0 plus 1 is 1. Now our R is referring to this current location, into which we can keep our element Q of R equal to 10. So here we will be getting 10. So here, once we are considering sequence of insertion operations, what we are doing is that R we are incrementing so that it is referring to the empty location, and into that particular R location we are putting the new item to be inserted. Next it is 15. R has become 2 and 15. Next it is the delete operation. After 3 insertions we have got 1 delete operation. Now which element can be deleted? As per the rules of Q data structure, it is the element from the front location. So 5 is the element can be deleted. How to refer this 5? Our front is referring to -1 here. In order this front to refer to this first location, we have to make front equal to front plus 1. So by executing this, front equal to front plus 1, this is -1 plus 1. So front has received a value 0. Now our front is referring to this 5. So what we have to do now, front, whatever value, whatever location it is referring, that is the value we have to delete it from the queue. So item to be deleted is now Q of F. Our F value is Q of F value is 0, so it is Q of 0, it is 5 to be deleted. Next what we have is insert of 20. We have our rear is 2. Next insertion we have to perform rear plus 1. So it is rear equal to rear plus 1, it is 2 plus 1, so it is 3. The rear is 3, now it refers to this, and Q of R we have to put 20. So 20 will come here. Next it is another delete operation. Now our current F is front end is referring 0th location. So the next element to be deleted is 10. So again front is equal to front plus 1, front is 0, 0 plus 1, front is 1. Now item to be deleted, it is Q of F queue of 1, which is 10. So 10 is also deleted, and our current f is referring to the index of 1. So this is how we can perform sequence of operations with a queue data structure.